go. Alkaline got TV, man. I'm gonna get this thing right first. Let me set everything up. Here we go.
Go time at Lee Hyundai in Fayetteville.
Right
you
now.
have the green light for huge savings on new Hyundais with America's best warranty. Year-end inventories arriving now.
It's just long
Alkaline God TV, y'all. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's go. Let's get into it.
overdue. Like for a while, it made me kind of question, like, damn, it's to the point where it felt like they forced the feds to do their job. He forced the feds to do their job because if they didn't do it, everybody looking at them like, what, do you motherfuckers exist? You know what I'm saying? Like, he done got away with too much, but you got to understand this, right? A lot of stuff Puffy going through, and I don't wish bad on him. Like, before this transpired, I had a lot of hatred toward him, but it was about financial reasons. When it comes to this subject, it's very sensitive to me because it's a lot of victims in here. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it's still somebody's father. You know what I'm saying? So, but we make our own bed, man. And for a long time, a lot of people, I want him to understand that a lot of people was hurt because you couldn't live your truth. Everything he going through right now is because he couldn't.
For those that don't know either, this is Fred from Making a Band. I don't know about if anybody ever seen that TV show Diddy used to have, Making a Band. This the nigga that always used to be fighting him and Ness. He wasn't going for none of that back then either. Diddy owe him a lot of money. We're gonna hit his side, see what he got to say. He's saying a lot. He knows shit. He knows some shit. He been in pain for years too. He secretly wanted this shit to happen, believe it or not. This shit probably like a relief to him now. He was damn near crying every time you see him talking about Diddy. He hate that nigga. Let's go.
Let go. He couldn't let go having a position of power over street nigga and also being who he is. The more who he was, he had to show more aggression. That's like when I sucked my thumb. When I grew up, the reason people might think I'm tough and right is transpired because when I was in a place to sucking my thumb, I knew I had to go extra hard for you to know not to play with me. You get what I'm saying? Like, it made me turn into somebody else because you might take a perception of me sucking my thumb. You might think I'm soft. You might think I'm gay, anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like with him. If people know his secrets, because believe one thing about it, and that's with all these rappers. Somebody know your secrets. You might be you and Puffy get.
Yo, Alkaline God TV, y'all. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, man. Don't forget that.
Because Puffy, I can imagine he approached these guys who going through financial situations, these rappers who get themselves start making a lot of money. Then when things don't be hot no more, you fall back on people like him. He prey on you, and what he do is he offer you things to keep up a lifestyle. You can imagine Puppy Playboy. Playboy, don't worry about that, man. I can get us, come with me to the island, Playboy. Come chill with me. Won't be no security guard, no nothing. Won't nobody know about your business. Hey, don't worry about that. I'll wire that, Playboy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of rappers out here that got secrets because they fell into them situations with Puffy. And I know this personally. Like, I know personally, but like I say, a lot of stuff that I know, like I knew a lot of stuff that came out this week we was talking about. I was like, man, I've been knew that. I've been knew about the girl that came out. She was just afraid to tell her story for a long time. Like I knew, when you're in a circle, like the band is like you know what I'm saying? So things that transpired in their band, because they work with people that we worked with, you know what I'm saying? It gets back to us. And not only that, I done been on a phone call and hear people explaining their situations. It's crying about, situations. And it only gonna get worse. Like I was telling people, like it's hard to say because I don't want to spoil what's coming up. You know what I'm saying? I just want to say this. Like I said, it gets deeper and deeper, and the more that come out, the more intriguing the story gonna be. All I want to tell people is, When that Netflix series come out, it's a rapper coming out with a Netflix series. I won't say no name. I don't want to spoil it for him. I'm not a friend of his. I don't want to, you know.
Who y'all think he talking about? I know he ain't talking about 50. I think he talking about 50. Drop a comment and see who y'all think he talking about. I only heard 50 talking about it on Instagram.
Sports something he got going on, but I will say this. He's doing a phenomenal job to the point where I was in awe. You get what I'm saying? I was presented the opportunity to work with him, but, you know, like I said, the money wasn't enough for me to leave my couch. But he's doing a phenomenal job, man. There's so many people that's hurt behind this. There's so many people that got so many. It's guys that will not. That
Y'all
can't
remember
come
making
out
the band though?
because of their image. You know what I'm saying?
This
It's,
nigga
that'll make
always
your
was
eyes
angry.
go.
Yo, he always was angry on making the band. This nigga Fred was always fighting.
Like, whoa. I know about the slams, the Stevie J's. I know you've been. I know you know I'm in a circle. I know about y'all. Y'all confirmed. You don't got. But see, even with Stevie J, you know, when you got secrets out there of a lifestyle, and you know the lifestyle you really living, it's a community.
Yo, I just seen Stevie J on TikTok too. He promoting the phone. He just bought an iPhone 14, talking about the streets is hot. He had to switch up lines. Streets is hot. Come on, man. You know what you've been doing, bro.
Community out there that really know you. You can't hide from them. You could come play tough to us because we don't hear nothing about it. We don't hang around the same crowds. They know you. They know what you and Puffy was going on, not just Stevie J. I'm just saying anybody. If you're in that community and you trying to hide something, you can hide it from the street dudes and the thugs and the regular, but they know you. And that's what a lot of rappers was facing. That's why a lot of them can't defend themselves. You hear them, they be, they can't really say no because they know somebody know you. Somebody know for a fact. Somebody was there with y'all. Somebody he confided in, like as a best friend. You know what I'm saying? That know these rapper secrets. You can imagine being propositioned by Puffy like that, though, right? Like, you f***ed up. And he could fly you to a private island and get rid of the security and give you wire you $1 million or 20, or make sure that you get this endorsement deal. That's how easy it is for him to gain leverage over people. Come on, man, you got $1,000 waiting. Thought what, 10,000, 5,000, some shit like that. Who you, my boy? That's a lot of back busting. You hear me?
Not gonna lie, I know niggas in the hood doing that shit. Would do that shit for free. No freaky, like niggas got secrets just cause they just freaky ass niggas though. You are. Let me stopping this though, y'all.
That's too much. I was like, wait, what? It's like you ran a chain of operation. You got an operation of just back busting. Like, what are y'all like? It's not, bro. You 50. Can you even get up that much, bro? Like, you that turned on? Like, bro, baby oil? People use baby oil and shit. Well, see, that's a whole nother situation. That's a whole nother community. They got their own little. I was like, baby oil. I was like, what baby oil for? What do you think? Rubbing each other down, getting shiny and shit. Then it hit me. Oh, okay. Yeah. My boy was loose with it. But no, man. Prayers to Diddy, man. Prayers to him, man. You know, I don't want to.
Nah, yo, believe it or not, this nigga fake happy, bro. Last time I seen him, he had the sad and pain face, still hurt from back in the day. He fake happy. I know he had it. This shit was like a relief to him. Niggas getting to finally see Diddy after all that shit he did. Yeah, he fucked a lot of people over, man. For real, like this nigga fake happy though.
Kicking I'm just ain't that kind of dude. I'm getting mine. Like I say, vengeance is mine, said the Lord. It's a lot of Bible passages that pass through this dude's life that was it whatever in the dark shall come to the light. That's one we living out right now. It's one he living out more than us.
That's facts.
Because for so long, you gotta imagine having that money and that power, secrets. He's literally assaulting men. You get what I mean? Like, it may be common nowadays, but for a man to walk up and slap your ass or let me get your number or come to
Diddy out there smacking cheeks. Nah, that's crazy.
For no man to approach you like that, and he's done it several times. I just pray for his daughters, man, and all the people around him.
Yo, everybody praying for the daughters, but not the sons. That's crazy. You know what that means.
Who was protected for so long. You got to come outside right now.
Alkaline God
Stevie
TV,
J,
man. Forget
you
the
still
like,
want to
skip,
fight?
like,
You
share, and
still want to
subscribe.
fight Stevie J? I put
Alkaline
another
God
name,
TV.
dudes. You still want to fight 50, homie? I don't think so. Now, y'all, you know what I'm saying? And that's why, back to what I was saying about, that's why they act so tough. They act so tough because they know it's whispers about them. So when I see you in person, I got to show you, I'll f you up. I'm a gangster. I'm this and that. That's an act, man. Real gangsters can see through all that shit. All I say is Puffy should have just lived his life, man. You still could have been on top of the world, enjoy you. It's a world full of love. What's wrong with you living a world full of love? Even if you loving men, you full of love, bro. You ain't gotta try to come over here and
That's brother love. You're right, brother love. Feel the love. Now that shit makes sense now.
maintain a character that force you to be a monster. Cause you want to be on top. You want to control monsters. You want to control. You want gangsters to respect you. You still want to be able to slap a nigga in his mouth. You can't do both. You can't do both. You can't be a gangster. You can't be Omar from The Wire, bro. Like, you're not that. And it backfired on my boy. Like I say, it's a lot coming out, boy. Check out, it's a rapper coming out with a documentary, and when it come out, everybody gonna be surprised. I think it's, man, that's gonna be the shocker right there. I heard some shit, I was hearing shit, and as it was being presented to me, man, I don't know how to feel sorry for people all the time, but at that moment, I was like, damn, bro, because I was in the same situation. And what if he, ever would have came at me like that? I'd probably be dead or, anything. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't no telling how I would have reacted. But I pray.
Where did you hear? You don't have to say the guy's name, but
It's kind of hard to explain because it's hard to explain because then you're gonna figure out who I'm talking about. But I was also on the phone with somebody, right? And we was discussing, and he was telling me, I was like, that nigga don't like you. He hated your guts, and y'all became friends. He said, man, I want to tell you something, man. He said, I never told nobody this because it ain't my motherfucking business. He was like, I'm just trying to feed my motherfucking kids. And he was like, he's like, man, such and such. One night, I remember when we was, I'm like, yeah. He's like, man, somebody had wanted me to go, deliver a message. It was important. Like I had to do it. And I kept telling the person that Puffy busy. He's like, oh, he need to go tell him right now. He said, long story short, I went to the security guard. I told him how important it was. He let me in the room. And when I came in the room, I seen Puffy busting. They was getting it in. And he said, that's kind of like why, he said, and I never sprayed his secret. He said, and that's kind of like why I got to, like, I can't even say it because you're going to know what I'm talking about. But he just told me, like, that's why everything started falling for me. Everything started happening good with me. That's why me and his relationship still cool. But I want to know from the Bentleys. I want to know, like, I don't want to put these people, because these people got kids, like, but I would love for them to just, take the time to get that clarity, bro. Like,
Did he say Bentley? Like Farnsworth Bentley? What's up with bro? I think he said Farnsworth Bentley, bro, by mistake. You might have slipped up. We're gonna keep going though. We got commercials. I ain't got that other shit. What's going on?
Hi, everybody. Dennis Prager here. and I just realized I said hello, everybody.
Shut up.
When I cried about my financial situations, that shit helped me a lot. It changed my life, actually. Like, I was in a suicidal state, and sometimes we just need people to hear us. So if they going through something, I advise them to just get with somebody.
Alkaline God
And
TV.
it's not about filing lawsuits or trying to be seen. It's just about
Like, share, and subscribe, y'all.
having that therapeutic moment, that cleansing, that clarity, and getting that shit out your system. That's assault. And he done it for so many years and got away with it. Like, years. Like, it became behavior. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't like a once a month thing. It was a lifestyle.
Now, you know what really happened, though? Why did he act like that? Because the motherfuckers that brung him in, the people that brung him in, they violated him, you know? They did him just like how he doing everybody else. So that shit turned him into a monster. So he felt like if you want to get to the spot, you got to go through what I go through, basically. And he did that, you know? They done played in his butt. They done, you know what I mean? I forgot what his name, Clyde Davis, you know them higher ups dudes, man. Diddy was their little boy, so those was his sugar daddies back then. So you know that turns him into the monster especially when he got the money. So you know he was violating everything, moving that would allow it, especially when you got money.
He was a monster
Believe it or not, he a victim. You heard him just now. He just said monster too.
in real life. And I knew about this stuff. But you can't prove it, and it's not my job to fucking try to bash public, because where I was coming from was a place of hate. So everything I said would have been taken, but I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. You go back to my old interviews. All this stuff that's coming out right now, I'm so happy. It's more. It's more. But I'm so happy it finally came out. A lot of stuff people don't understand Puffy endured. A lot of stuff Puffy went through when he was younger. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Like I
See, I just said that, right? I just said that.
say, when this DVD come out, y'all check it out, man. You know, we watched the icon fall, and a lot of people don't understand. It's like a changing of the guards. That's all it is. Like, they stayed around, they played the game a little too long, and this is how God works. It's like hip hop is independent. You know, the music is independent. The owning of your masters is independent. It's a new changing of the guard. And all the old parasites is just falling off one by one. Because they never had talent. They just leashed on to the talent.
I'm not gonna lie. Once I started seeing Diddy in New York, in the hood, he went to go check on G Det. That's when I knew it was over. I already knew it was over from allegations, because this shit been going on for decades, you know, if you've been paying attention. But once I seen him in Harlem and all that, on the block chilling, I said, oh, it's over. He panicking right now. Ain't know what you doing outside like this, Mr. Billionaire. I knew he was panicking.
Let me tell you what Puffy was.
You know what it was? He probably thought he was going to bail out, too. He thought he was going to bail out. Nah, you ain't bailing out. Now they got him in the feds right now. He on suicide watch. Right now on suicide watch. He probably thought he was going to bail out. 50 million. Who bail is 50 million for sexual charges? He was already prepping for this, but nah, they don't want your money. They want that soul. Hope Diddy don't hang it up, man. Word. Because Diddy know a lot of people. He know a lot of people in high places. He got him on camera and all that, so yeah. They might try to Epstein him. Pay attention, though.
Was. And what a lot of them is, they mediators. What they call them, mediators, right?
Alkaline God TV, though.
Go-betweens.
Show support.
So you got the Leos who scared
Show
to
support. Like,
approach
share,
the thugs
subscribe.
like that.
You know
But Diddy from that world, so I could intermediate. I could get percentages from negotiating and making this deal, but you got to give up that butt. You got to give up that butt and royalties. And I can change your family life. You know why? Because he had to give up that butt.
I gotta keep pulling. I just thought of something. Don't forget about Jaguar Wright either. Jaguar Wright, Dean. I forgot Dean last name. I think they just called him Dean. He was Puff security guard. They've been saying this shit for years. Nobody believed him. Niggas calling him crazy. And she still be going. She Jay-Z. She on all of them. And everything she been saying, starting to come the truth slowly and surely. So, you know, it's more of them out there. Don't get it twisted, Puff. It's just, you know what I mean? He's just one of them. It's more. He ain't the only nigga. He ain't going down by himself either.
People don't understand. That's the reason. That's why it's the reason Puffy don't want to give nobody any artist he deal with. He'll tell you, I ain't gonna make it hard for you. I had to do this. He wants you to endure it. He endured. And I felt bad in a sense because he was only trying to feed his family. You get what I'm saying? And he became a victim, and it turned him into a monster just trying to hide his own secrets and not living his truth. And now he in prison just from all this comes from one man not living his truth. I swear to God.
Yeah, I heard him, right? He's saying what I already said. He's saying it. Yeah, I just said it. But shout out to the Art of Dialogue. This is his video right here, man. He's the creator of this. Go show him, lock into his channel. Go show him some support.
Had Puffy just been who he is at heart, it might have been a few jokes. We joked about RuPaul. He's still a boss. You get what I'm saying? I feel bad for the people that got hurt trying to hide his secrets. All the people that have been victimized, all the people that have been uh, put under the influence so they don't remember certain things because of who he is. And as long as you're under the influence, it ruins your credibility of speaking about anything. So I can understand why he probably kept drugs in the party. You get what I'm saying? All this behavior falls in line behind one thing, trying to hide secrets. So now you got to use this to cover that. And now this makes you cover for that. And it's just going to get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. It never stops. It's a cycle. That's why I don't live in fear. I don't hide secrets. I'm not scared of nobody. I don't do none of that. I live for God. Man, you live that way, your ass ain't got to worry about nothing. You know one thing that's crazy to me though, because I know him, is me picturing them in a cell. And that made me feel a little bad. That's the only thing. Like, I don't like the nigga or whatever. I still got love for the nigga. You get what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't be in here right now if it wasn't for that dude. Regardless of what, it was 40,000 people. He had to hear something from me. He had to hear my talent. He had to pick me out. He had to learn my personality. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't always easy to deal with me every day too. They used to have shit on the motherfucking refrigerator. We had like notes of what people, when people come in the house, they'll know, you know, what to deal with or whatever. On the notes, they'll be like, let Fred sleep an extra 45 minutes. Like, this nigga is like, cause when I woke up, you know, I had a bad attitude and I used to get up or whatever, but they done did too much. They did a lot to help me get where I ain't gonna say where I'm at in life, cause really it's like, where am I? I'm 40, I don't own the properties or nothing, you know what I'm saying? And people don't understand.
All right, man. That's basically a video, man. Y'all go check it. The Art of Dialogue. Y'all go check his channel out. This is video. Show support. It's one of my first reaction videos. I'm gonna be dropping more reactions, man, as everything go on. Alkaline God TV, man. Thanks for tuning in. Anybody got comments or something? Post a comments or questions or something. How y'all feel about this anyway? Let me know how y'all feel about this. And we out right now. You heard? Alkaline God TV, man.